Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about something very interesting. So, do you guys remember just around this time last year, there was someone on 4chan that was actually leaking the details of the Grand Theft Auto 5 DLCs. We're pretty sure he was a rogue Rockstar employee. He was right about all the details of the Bikers update, and because of that, he gave out a ton of information that led to a ton of leaks for the Import-Export DLC. And since then, we really haven't had any of that, but it seems like a new source might have actually just arrived. Now, this source is not new. They've actually been on Twitter for a while now, and you guys are not going to believe me when I first say this, but I think as we get further on into the video, you might be convinced. So I'll leave a link to this person's page in the description if you are interested. Once again, I cannot confirm or deny anything, but what you're going to see is very, very strange. And to me, it's information that only an insider would know, like you have an inside source, or you were literally a developer at Rockstar. It's the only way you would know this information. So this user's name is Legit Leaks GTA. Once again, it does not sound like a reputable source based off of the name, but you've got to trust me here, okay? So 250 days ago, he tweeted, "I am back for a short while. Want to know what may be in store in the future," with a winky face and then hashtag Grand Theft Auto Online. He then replied to someone 250 days ago that is, "You're gonna like September this year." So that's interesting because we had never received an update in September in Grand Theft Auto Online until this year. And that was the Smugglers Run DLC, which came out on the last day of August. So it looks as if he, 250 days ago, knew that Smugglers Run was going to be a thing, or at least we were going to be getting an update in late August in September. Now, anyone could guess that. I totally get that. That's not a crazy insider theory here. Just wait, we're just getting started. Now, 245 days ago, on April 15th, 2017, he responded to someone that said, "Cheetah Classic is happening. Don't hold your breath for anything else on that list." So the Cheetah Classic came out in the gun running update. We didn't know any information on the gun running update until late May. So there's no way that he could have known unless, again, he had an inside source. Now, once again, that's just one vehicle. Anyone could guess that maybe the Cheetah Classic was going to be coming. So again, I'm still a little bit skeptical here, but things are trending in a popular direction. Then on May 3rd, 227 days ago, this user tweeted, "So, how will you be customizing your jets in GTA Online this summer? Putting final touches on the hangar interior." So he talks about customizing aircrafts and hangar interiors, which we got in Smugglers Run. We didn't know about Smugglers Run until 5 days before the update came out. So how did he know all the way back in early May? Now, he also follows up with some gun running information. This happens a day later on May 4th. Once again, by this time, we did not know any of the details about gun running or Smugglers Run, because what he actually talks about is Smugglers Run here. He says, "Wanted levels will resume as normal if you sign off as a gun runner whilst in Zancudo." That was 1 of 2. And then 2 of 2 is also prepare your e-wallets as the hangar and jet customizations won't be cheap. So number one, he accurately predicts the fact that because there will be hangars and bases in Fort Zancudo, you will get the free pass, like you can go inside without getting a wanted level. And he also states hangars will be coming, jet customization will be coming, and it will be expensive. All 3 of those are true. So I've heard the saying before, 1 is a coincidence, 2 is a pattern, and 3 is something you should start paying attention to. And that is a lot of right. I'm not gonna lie. Now, moving on, 110 days ago, the day before the Smugglers Run DLC came out on August 28th, he responded to FunMW2. He said, "Look, man, if y'all got hyped about Smugglers Run, just wait until Christmas. Santa's new method of delivery, ... Our Christmas present have been anticipated by you for almost 4 years. 2 of 2, hashtag mural." And wouldn't you know, in the December update with Christmas, Rockstar ends up diving in to the Chiliad mystery. As we go inside Mount Chiliad, we explore its depths, and we also access the jetpack, one of the most highly anticipated things in the game. That's pretty interesting right there, and who could have predicted that unless, again, you had an inside source or you were working on this for Rockstar. And then he took a little bit of time off and since has reappeared after the Doomsday heist. 4 days ago, he tweeted, "Keep your eyes peeled though. I got a little juice left," with the hashtags Hunt for Blue April, hashtag Final Countdown. And he put out 2 clues, clue of the day, 1 of 2, which is this fountain right here. And then he put out a second one, which is a very interesting bridge. Now, he also goes on to say, so as no one figured out the last hint, tonight we have a continuation from last night's clues. 1 of 2, Hunt for Blue April. And then this is the other clue. It seems to be a man wearing a kilt. I'm not really too sure what he's doing, and I'm not sure how those 3 clues are all coordinated together. Now, I think I know the first clue. It was actually a fountain bridge within Edinburgh. That's actually where Rockstar Studios are headquartered, so I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to mean or how that refers to a future hint. And then on December 16th, 2017, he put out one of the most interesting tweets that was sidetracking from our current game and this stupid phone keyboard. Just gonna drop y'all some names. Vapid Dominator Classic, Vapid Dominator Sturgis, Vapid Jupiter, Fister Operator, Williard Maribel, Declasse Merit S, Declasse Saber Classic, and Western Hellfury. Hashtag not soon, hashtag drunk, hashtag it's the weekend. So are those new vehicles that we're going to be seeing in a future update? The Dominator Classic, the Dominator Sturgis, the Vapid Jupiter, which is kind of ironic because I think we have a Vapid Uranus in the GTA franchise, so Jupiter would kind of be a funny play of names. The Fister Operator, Willard Maribel, Merit S, and Declasse Saber Classic, and Western Hellfury. So those would definitely be some very interesting vehicles right there, once again, if indeed they were added into the game. Now, to clarify a little bit on what he said, he stated, to better understand, we design vehicles for 2 different categories. DLC vehicles designed to fit within a specific theme for a DLC, and fills that we sprinkle on top to make it more substantial. Fills are designed all the time and kept around to be added whenever we need them. He says that the vehicles he just mentioned were just fills, and I wouldn't hold my breath for them. They are coming, but those decisions are made somewhere else, and it could be added to any DLC depending on the strategist decide is best. Some of them have been waiting to use for fills for over a year. Now, he was asked if this confirms a new DLC, and he states that all depends on the strategies developed by the marketing guys, but I'd reckon most of the stuff I'm working on these days won't see the light of day until summer at best. I'm not privy on that information though. And the final thing he has said when I'm making this video is most of the time we are just commissioned to produce content within a specific deadline. The Smugglers Run stuff I worked on, like the hangars and some of the plane customizations, had the same deadline as the gun running stuff. So I always thought it was going to be a part of the same update. And like I said, that is all he has stated for now on his Twitter account. I will leave a link to it in the description if you're interested in checking it out for yourself or following some of his tweets. This has started to gain a lot of traction, not only from people following him on Twitter, but also on various websites like the GTA forums as well. And people seem to think this is legit because he has been right on several different things months before they've actually happened, which one instance, like I said, that could be a lucky guess. But when you're guessing the right thing over and over and over and over again, this guy either has to be a developer or he has someone on the inside that's feeding him the correct information. Now, there seems to be a lot of reputable people in the community that seem to believe him as well. Like a staff member on the GTA forums, Mach1 Bud, says that it looks pretty interesting. He's going to be following it. FunMW2 also said if the lists he provided are the fills, that would mean Hipsters 2 not happening is a good thing. Maybe they had this plan to place all the fills in one update and call it I'm Not a Hipster Part 2 and be done with GTA Online. So that's a pretty interesting thought also. Would you actually like that as a DLC if it was just, one update, filled with a bunch of random vehicles that Rockstar have left to release, like supercars, sports cars, off-road, muscle, sports classic, bikes. I think that would be pretty cool. Just one big, massive vehicle update called I'm Not a Hipster Part 2. I think that would be awesome. And maybe that's Rockstar's plan for 2018. All I know is if this leak is correct and this guy is telling the truth, it seems as if we have a ton more content ready to be added in Grand Theft Auto Online, which is obviously really awesome because the Doomsday heist was massive, but I still think it would be hard to not get any content in 2018. Because once again, Red Dead Redemption 2 can't come out before April 1st, and I doubt it's going to come out then. I think it's going to be closer to May or June before we actually see that game. So that's still a lot of time that Rockstar can introduce updates for Grand Theft Auto Online. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. Do you think this guy is legit? Or do you think he is just a lucky guesser, or maybe has someone on the inside feeding him the correct information? Either way, I'm definitely going to follow this guy in his stories because who knows, what he's saying right now might be what we see in a couple months. And that could actually be really exciting given the vehicle list he stated and also kind of describing the system in which how Rockstar make their updates. But like I said, that's all I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating on the video. That'd be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.